I have to say it's very interesting what's going on. Tell me briefly what's your condition and what's happening right now.
So I started off with apparently a virus and viruses can occasionally do this. They can kick your heart and basically cause your ventricular portions, left or right or both, to fail. Most of the time, your heart can recover. Sometimes meds can help your heart recover. In my case, my heart failed and it refused to come back.
Mm-hmm.
So to carry me forward till I can get a heart transplant, a company named Syncardia has invented an artificial heart that will carry someone as a bridge, they call it, from getting the artificial heart to getting a heart transplant. So I'm thankful to be able to have received it.
And I understand it's fairly unique. You're like the first patient at Tucson Hospital to receive this.
Well, the Tucson Hospital's been doing it for a little while. I'm the first one in the Phoenix Hospital to receive
Oh.
one, and they've never done the surgery up there before that. But they felt that since it was necessary for me, it was time to start. So that was I'm pleased with that fact because I'll tell you what, it's night and day between what I was before I received the artificial heart and what I am now. There's no energy, no ability to do anything. But now that I have this, I'm up, I'm about, I'm active, and it's wonderful.
Very good. So I'm looking at some pictures, and it looks like you have a little backpack. So what exactly is going on with that?
So inside my body, there's a couple of, bags, sort of, would be
Okay.
the best way to put it. And they're connected into portions of my atriums of my heart. The ventruses were removed, and so were portions of the atrium. They're air powered. So to power it with air, they have an external source for that, consisting of two tubes coming out of my abs and going into a pump. It's what fits in that backpack, and it allows me to be mobile.
That is absolutely amazing. And so I'm looking at some pictures of you and your father-in-law sitting here geocaching. Tell me about the geocaching part of this. First, what's your geocaching name and how did you choose it?
Well, we chose, my wife and I together chose Amos the FD because her service dog is named Amos. And it was an opportunity originally for us to just get him out and get us out because we aren't normally very outdoor people.
Mm-hmm.
And so the motivation was we enjoy games and we enjoy problem solving and we enjoy kind of mystery stuff and we also enjoy going out into nature. Well, obviously geocaching is the perfect fit for all that. So it lets us all get out as a family and we can go in and enjoy exploring and finding caches. It's a good opportunity. It gives you a purpose and a reason to go out and be involved in the outdoors. The opportunity to encounter cool caches and get to know aspects of people from the caches they've created or things people have left behind in them and getting to participate in this almost mysterious society, you know?
Having this artificial heart that you're carrying around in your backpack probably presents some special challenges. What kind of challenges would that present?
The batteries on it only last a good hour and a half to 2 hours.
Mm.
So you have to, it's convenient to be able to get back in the car and drive to the next cache. But if it's a cache that's going to take a while outside of a vehicle and away from power, you're starting to drain the batteries down. You can only do that so much, and then you're going home to plug in again. The other side of that is, because my artificial heart is preset to beat 130 beats a second or a minute, that means that it doesn't speed up or slow down. So my heartbeat stays the same. There's no normal workout reaction. So you kind of have to watch how far you push yourself
And something that just the normal geocacher could relate to would be, it seems like if you're trying to be stealthy, carrying around a backpack that's beating 100, 131 times a minute making noise would kind of cut into your ability to be stealthy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm no longer a ninja. I can't sneak up on anything. My machine can get very loud, especially in indoor areas, and you're noticed by everybody. So, you have to be really aware of muggles, and you have to be really aware of where you're at and what you're doing with it.
After you receive your new heart, do you think you'll continue geocaching?
Oh, definitely. We haven't done a lot of it yet, but we're up to 35, which is for us something I'm happy about. We've had quite a few travel bugs come our way and exit again from our hands. And like I said, we just enjoy the whole concept of what geocaching is and does for you. So, yeah, absolutely.
Well,
The other benefit is once I'm done, I'm no longer limited by batteries. But I do need to work out my heart. My new heart has to help my body build itself back up.
right.
Going out to geocaching is an excellent opportunity to get some steady but not heavily strenuous exercise.
And then Don was telling me that the doctors and nurses really consider this a good part of your rehabilitation process.
Oh yeah, they were excited to see that I was getting out and that I was getting out in an environment and in a way that's still safe. But I can definitely say that it's very one of my more enjoyable things is to go find some of the puzzle caches. I just that's so much fun. Just being able to get to know the person that created the cache by solving their caches. And as you find someone you like and you keep going to different caches they've done, it's kind of neat to see that person develop as you get to know what they've hidden and what they've done. More than just even meeting them. You're meeting them in a whole different way. And there's occasionally you find regular caches, but the person that does them hypes them well or is creative in how they do it. And so that's always fun to encounter. People that really put a little bit of extra effort in trying to place a cache somewhere where you would never see it in a million years except the one little clue they gave you.
Do you have any? You've done 35. Do you have a favorite geocacher that you like to do their geocachers yet?
One couple that we found a few of their caches is the Piddles. They've hidden a lot in the area, and you go look at their account and they've found thousands. But they've done some really cool hides in that it kind of takes you through the community that we live in and kind of lets you see different aspects and different viewpoints of the area you live. And that's kind of exciting to me because one of the best things about geocaching is just that. Finding places you've never thought to go or see and discovering some of the beauty that's around you and some of the interesting things that are around you that you might not otherwise get to see or know. And to me, the people are what kind of make geocaching happen, not just finding a cache is one thing, but someone had to put it there. And then other people have found it and maybe left travel bugs and done other things that it's the community, it's the people. So you got to get to know the people and you got to get into the people if you really want to get into the community,
One of my mantras is geocaching is the places you get to go and the people you get to know. So yes, I fully understand what you're saying. Want to just talk a little bit about the importance of being an organ donor. Like, I've been an organ donor for, I don't know, 30 years, but now that I'm 60 something and have my own slight little heart condition, I'm wondering if I should just stop being an organ donor. What do you think of that?
There are so many parts that people need to either A, live, or B, have an improved quality of life that even I'm an organ donor, and you can't donate a used heart. So they've got bone marrow, they've got eye parts, they've got skin tissue even. People have needs out there that go so unfulfilled because there's a lack of organ and a lack of tissue. And it's such a simple thing allow a doctor to look at a body and go, yeah, we can use all of this. Even if you're an older person who's on a lot of meds, the meds actually don't affect the organs to the point where they can't be used. And it's a great thing to think that one body can save up to 58 lives, or at least improve their living condition. That's a lot of people that one person can impact. And to me, if there's nothing available or usable in your body, the doctor will figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're done using it, and if someone else can live because of it, check that box. Yes, I'll donate.
That's great advice. And I appreciate that insight, because clearly, not only being an organ donor, but wanting to be an organ receiver, you have a unique perspective to that I don't have.
There's always a shortage. There's always people on the waiting list. And it's not to be ghoulish that we don't want more people to die. We want more people who have died to be willing to give up their organs for people that do need them. It's such an ultimate gift that if a person can die and give me a heart that lets